Hours ago, Godzilla attacked New York, kicked the capes off the superhero community, and nearly wiped the Big Apple off the face of the earth. Driven to destroy his enemies. I mean, it's there in the title. Godzilla left behind a ravaged city, but its people have been fighting for survival ever since. When rubble from the Baxter Building threatens to pulverize New York's finest, Iron Man saves the day. Black Panther calls for him to help end Godzilla once and for all. Iron Man, he's a little bit hesitant until Black Panther threatens to build his new armor without him. With help from the Hulk, Black Panther was able to lure Godzilla to Wakanda. There, the king of Wakanda unveiled its most powerful weapon, the Centaurian mech. This mighty machine is powered by Marvel's mightiest heroes, and Godzilla finds his arms appetizing. Iron Man and War Machine target Godzilla's eyes, blinding him long enough for the Spider-Men to launch the Centaurian's vibranium grapples. Some Godzilla fans might be thinking this is giving off some serious Heisei Mechagodzilla vibes, and you're not wrong. With Godzilla restrained, Marvel's mightiest heroes unleash a combined attack. Doctor Strange, Thor, Cyclops, and the Human Torch blast Godzilla with everything they have. Ever the strategist, Black Panther orders Shuri to unleash the energy signature emitted by Mole Man's vibranium staff. It's a decisive blow, as it's the only thing in the Marvel Universe that is currently known to hurt Godzilla. Ant-Man and Magic step up to the plate. Using Pym particles, Ant-Man supersizes Magic's Soul Sword. Remarkably, the Soul Sword withstands the atomic fury of Godzilla's heat beam. Seeing an opening, the Centaurian thrusts the burning weapon through Godzilla. What a shot! Despite teaming up with the Avengers, the Human Torch finally feels avenged, believing he had finally killed the creature responsible for killing his family. Suddenly, he's told to look up, right in time to see the Fantastic Four and Captain America return from the negative zone. They're alive. Human Torch, he doesn't waste any time. He leaves his post to embrace his family. Black Panther, however, he's urging everyone to hold their stations. They need to confirm the kill. As if hearing him, Godzilla's eyes open, his mouth burning with the atomic fury of 1,000 kaiju. Seeing Godzilla's atomic activity, Captain America tosses his iconic shield to the giant Centaurian. On cue, Ant-Man's Pym particles supersize the Star-Spangled Frisbee. Just in time, too, because Godzilla's heat beam came this close to reducing the mech to molten slag. In an epic shot, Godzilla blasts the Centaurian's now gigantic Captain America shield. Oh man, you could tell the writer and artist were having a field day with this story. Black Panther orders everyone to abandon the mech. Captain America nervously asks Reed Richards, the smartest man on Earth, what their options are. And according to Reed, we can't fight, kill, or even magically dispel Godzilla. So Exile is our best shot. This coincides right as Godzilla tears off one of the Centaurian's arms. As the heroes escape the mech, Black Panther reveals one last card up his sleeve. The Centaurian breaks up into monocles, shackling Godzilla in place. But they won't hold for long. With time running out, Reed concocts a plan that you could only have come up with if you played with toys as a child. Or as an adult. I'm not judging. Doctor Strange ensnares Godzilla with the unbreakable
a few issues earlier.
The nigh unbreakable bands of Sidorak. Thor spins his mystical hammer Mjolnir, tangling up the crimson bands. As hard as he can, Thor throws Mjolnir. The hammer is hurled at great speed, pulling the crimson bands and Godzilla along with it. In his many studies, Reed has located a dead solar system. That is where they need to send Godzilla. As Reed reasons, since there's nothing out there for Godzilla to hurt, perhaps the creature will finally have a small measure of peace. Magic opens up a portal for her and Thor to enter. The two warriors step out onto alien terrain. It's the soon-to-be-named planet Godzilla. There, Thor summons Mjolnir from across the universe. Mjolnir races to its wielder at faster than light speeds, smashing Godzilla into its new home like it's the like button. Godzilla sleeps within the impact crater, alone at last. I also think it's funny that Thor and Magic didn't stick around because we see Mjolnir flying back across the spaceways. As soon as they saw Godzilla about to make impact, they were like, nope, we're getting out of here. Mjolnir can take the long way home. Days later, the Marvel heroes are celebrating at Avengers Mansion. I'd say the heroes deserve a good old-fashioned barbecue given how they miraculously survived a close encounter with the strongest Godzilla yet. In one of my favorite exchanges, a bandaged up Bruce Banner jokes about how nothing bad ever comes from being exiled to deep space. This is a clever reference to the premise of Planet Hulk and World War Hulk, which are easily one of the greatest Hulk comics that ever smashed. Reed Richards knows Bruce has his reservations, given the similarities between Godzilla and Hulk. Seriously, our Atomic Monster boys have so much in common. I'm glad they finally had their fight, but like, I'd say another team up is in order. Reed assures him that he has a satellite orbiting planet Godzilla, and at the slightest sign of trouble, he will know. Despite any misgivings they might have, this was the best decision they could have made. Yeah, about that. Less than a week later, Reed Richards greets the Fantastic Four with some devastating Godzilla news. So, good news, right? I mean, anything Godzilla related must be good news. But seriously, I've got some devastating Godzilla news. It's such a memeable quote. I should use it like all the time. Oh, right, and the bad news? Reed deciphered the message sent by future Johnny Storm. In it, Johnny explicitly tells them not to send Godzilla into space. It's a bad idea. Billions will die on Earth, and many more in space. Yeah, the reaction from the Fantastic Four is perfect. Mothra be thy name, I can't help but laugh and enjoy this while I can. Who's with me? But yeah, so more bad news begins to roll in. That satellite orbiting planet Godzilla, it's been disabled. It's time to assemble the Avengers and the X-Men, and something tells me you're gonna need the Guardians of the Galaxy, you're gonna need the Silver Surfer, you're gonna need everyone. Because this is the motherload of cliffhangers, guys. This is what makes comics so damn awesome. On planet Godzilla, the king of the monsters receives an unexpected visitor. It is none other than Null, the god of the symbiotes. Forget Thanos. Null is one of the scariest, most dangerous beings in the Marvel Universe. And what he wants is to turn Godzilla essentially into his herald. That's right, Null infects Godzilla with his symbiotes. And together, they will destroy even more of the Marvel Universe. Hear me, my fellow Gojirans. We haven't had our fill yet. This atomic buffet is still going strong, and coming February 2026, Godzilla Infinity Roar hits the shelves. Godzilla's war with the Marvel Universe isn't over. Now, some of you might be like a little worried, does Godzilla ever break free of Null's control? A few issues ago, we saw future Johnny Storm fight Godzilla. You guys may have noticed that Godzilla, he wasn't in this future infected by the symbiotes anymore. So chances are Godzilla will break free of Null's control, and I'm sure they're gonna have an epic battle of some kind. Also, let's not forget, this is Marvel we're talking about. They have like a million alternate futures, realities, so nothing is set in stone. Thank you so much for watching, true believers. It's been a wild ride covering Godzilla Destroys the Marvel Universe. What did you think of the story? Do you have any favorite moments? Let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to hear from you. Until we meet again, stay safe everyone. I love you all.